You know, folks, we often talk on this program about all the bad stuff that's going on both at home and abroad, and that's understandable. The squeaky wheel gets the grease, as the old saying goes. But it's important to sometimes remember that the other three wheels exist, and we need to spend a little bit of time sometimes focusing on them as well. Now, last Saturday at a soccer game in Charlotte, North Carolina, this happened. Chris, play the clip. I freaking love it. 75,000 red-blooded Americans did something we can all be proud of. At the beginning of the game, a singer was brought out to sing the national anthem, and as will happen from time to time, her microphone gave out right as she was starting, at which point the entire stadium filled with the roaring sound of those 75,000 people singing the anthem themselves while fireworks went off in the background. Now, I happened to be cutting up some onions, and my allergy medicine hadn't quite kicked in yet when I watched this video, so whatever moisture was formed at the corners of my eyes was almost certainly not me tearing up at the spectacle, but I can't blame you if it makes you cry. Now, folks, I say this with no hyperbole, no drama, no exaggeration of emotional capital. This is what we're fighting for. And I mean this. There's something about the idea of standing in a stadium with tens of thousands of other people, all of you belting out a song whose express point is to underscore the value of our fraternal bond with one another, that paints a picture of the America we desperately want to reclaim. There's no fluff here, no frivolousness. It is an economy of joyful American participation that brooks no negativity and requires no special ability. Hell, you know at least 10,000 of those people singing in those stands were singing the wrong words, but it doesn't matter because the message of our country supersedes the knowledge and personal aptitude of its constituent parts. And we are, in the words of that famous Dinosaur Park founder, John Hammond, a name not devoid of merit. Nice Jurassic Park call there. There are plenty of things wrong in our country. I talk about them on this show a lot because that's my job. We've got a president who thinks dependable means the ability to wear adult diapers whenever you feel like it. We've got a vice president who resembles an inept Batman villain, and we've got a government in general that shits the bed so often they should be wearing adult diapers themselves. There's a war on our children being waged by the public education system, and there's a war on the other side of the world that could send destructive shockwaves of all types radiating, maybe literally radiating outwards in our direction. The ripe and septic decay of our institutional norms dying on the vine is a cause for concern, for great alarm even. But alarm is not the same thing as defeat, and we cannot confuse the two things or else we really will be done for. When 75,000 people stand up in unison and sing our national anthem in a spontaneous moment, probably at the hands of some technician who hooked up a bad electrical cord, you know that hope remains alive for the return of our values and institutions. All is not lost, and the center can hold for a little bit longer. You can't ignore the darkness, folks, but you absolutely must not ignore the light either. America was and somehow still is the shining city upon a hill, a beacon lit to guide towards home a world in shock from the slow-acting, eternal poison of tyranny, and 75,000 people spontaneously setting aside whatever differences they possess to make that national anthem happen. Well, like I said, that's what we're fighting for. I love y'all. God bless.